Alrighty, we are. I know, what are we doing? We're trying to level. If I remember rightly, our next quest is a level 50 quest, and we're not there yet. But let's have a look at Operation Archon, if I can find it. And we're just going to go into our journal. Alright, who feels like getting their tail kicked with me? This is a level 49 quest. Well, that could be why we're getting our tail kicked, except I think the character we were working with had something there. Let's I know, where are we? We're up in northern Thailand, up near Camp Blue Fog. So I've been experimenting with advancing characters, and I just want to have a quick check in my duty finder. So one of the things I've been doing is starting with a single class, working my way through the storyline till I unlock a dungeon, and then just putting myself on duty finder as I work through more of the storyline, and that seems to be working really well for the Conjurer class. I'm just a little bit afraid to do it with Ros, because she's got so many dungeons that she can do, that if I go for a random dungeon I might end up being a really sad little panda because I don't know how to tank. What I could do, I guess, is I could kind of mimic what I did when I started these other characters. I've not done it with my won't join yet, actually. That's a good point. I've not done it yet with my with any of my marauders. And basically just start with one dungeon, do that maybe 10 times or so. What I'm going to do first is I'm just going to familiarize with my skills, because they seem to be kind of important. So that goes to that, can go to that, can go to that. I know, so I'm going to learn how to tank. And I mean, kudos to the tanks that I've run with in the last couple of days, because they've really shown me there's a lot of mixed abilities out there. Not every tank is crazy tank that goes and pulls 9 million things and expects their healer to somehow catch up after they've left them behind 2 rooms away in the dungeon. Yes, I'm talking about you, Mr. Tank. But he was new, so he was finding his limits. And one of the things that tanks have got to do is find the limits of their healers as well. Alright, let's have a quick look at our character. We'll see how we're going with that. So yeah, so once you learn how to find the limits of your healers, then you can work out how crazy you can go. So we've got level 50 gear on our level 45 character. So our gear is now at the level it needs to be. But I don't know if that means that we could do this thing. Why don't we give it a go? Why don't we see if we can get beaten up by Operation Archon yet again? Yet again, right? Oh my gosh. We're going to use an Etherite ticket. Let me just get this, and we're going to sort all of this up here. We probably should have some food running. Looks like I'm down to the orange juice. Oh wait, I have boiled eggs. That looks even better. Let's do some boiled eggs. That'll last for 30 minutes. So halfway through this episode, I've got to remember to look at this. What is this? A proto-armor identification key. Only for use in Sylph Society quest. Okay, let's leave that thing alone then. I need to go work out which Sylph Society quest I haven't done, and we need to have a look at our challenge logs. I've been a bit slack about challenge logs. Looks like we're onto a new log. Yes, we're onto a new log. Sigh. I have been playing, just not Roselore. Alright. Vesper Bay then. Let's go and see if we can get ourselves dented by Operation Archon again. Left click, right click, away we go. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm trying to work my way through each class and get them hey Fallen, and basically get them to the end of their class quests for a Realm Reborn. But I also want to start really working toward getting through a Realm Reborn as well. So let us repair our gear. I'm not sure how broken it is, but hey, better safe than sorry. What level is our weapon? Level 34. I'm pretty sure that that the merchant here does not have higher than level 34 weapons. Let's check. 20, 23, 25. Yep. Alrighty, that's fine. I know, I really like her in this armor. I really do. Alright, I've just got to remember there are different rules to this. I've been playing a different game, so I've just got to get my head together again. There, looks like there's a fate ahead. How long has it got? 10 minutes 48, and what's it called? There might be giants. Alright, we can do that one, I think, maybe. I don't know, I've not tried it. It's a good way to get familiar with my skills again. Oh my god. We're level synced. Alright, the Koblins may have a go at us then. Let's go with a 3 and... Yes, we stunned him and stopped him doing his thing. Whoops. He says you can't do that a second time. You're right, that ability hasn't refreshed yet. I know. Getting used to it. So this is why I don't want to tank just yet. I'm just trying to see how it goes. And one of the other things I found was one of my Marauder tanks that I ran with yesterday. So I was healing. I was fine keeping up with him until he pulled a ton of stuff, but then he couldn't hold its attention. So here I am, the minute I cast a healing spell, I suddenly had attacks coming from a dozen different directions, and that was really hard to keep up with, and I ended up dying. So I've got to work out those sorts of things so I don't make the same kinds of mistakes. Alright, now have I done the quest that lets me... Yes, I have done the quest that lets me extract materia with this character. We've got this. Yeah, go on. I know I've really responded by smacking it, but we don't need to smack it just yet. Now I've got to remember how to get up there. Don't you dare, Fluffy. Get your fuzzy little tail back here. You are not off the hook. He's not gonna be allowed to fight the mean man with me anyway, but anyway. Here we go. The way up. Alright, try not to die this time, right? You guys are so funny. Well, that's right, we were supposed to be using these skills a lot more often, weren't we? I remember now. I still haven't got my head around my skills. Oh look, here's a volunteer to help me. It's nice to know these big things can get stunned just as well. Oops, don't shoot my Fluffy. Just because I'm hard to hit. Yeah, that'll fix you. Fluffster, are you okay? So I think one of the things I'm missing is that I've got to do something about those columns that he sets up in the battle. I'm just finding it a really hard battle, so I figured getting my level up because I wasn't really at the right level. Learning my skills a bit better and getting better armor was probably the best way to go about it. I did stand in the way of that. That was my bad. You can do that sometimes. Is that 7? Oh no, we don't want to do that. That's a multi-area attack thing. Heck him. That's it. So, a lot of the tanks I noticed when they were drawing things and trying to get their attention, they were throwing things at them as well. They'd look back over their shoulders and throw things. So thinking I'm going to have to learn those techniques as well. And you can watch all the YouTube videos you like on tanking, but you'll only really start to remember it by doing. So theories are all well and good, but getting into the practice that's going to make the difference, I think. So there you go. I know. Give me a minute. Sorry, I had the sound up for the. You murdered my bird, you evil bunny, you. Sorry, come back, Budgie, I promise. Oh no, no, get off the bird. We're summoning the bird. Hello, Budgie. I know, I should probably start using my tank stances a little bit more with them. So, he's dead. Let's get that one. Go with an 8 and then a 1. I should probably start letting my special abilities start to recover so that when I do face the final boss I can actually, you know, do something useful. But, like I said, I'm trying to practice them as well. I know. It's not as easy as it sounds. Ooh, you are a big bunny. So I haven't got my tank stance on at the moment. It's something I would want to rectify. If I was running through a dungeon, I'm going to have to be aware of that because it's very different doing PvP. Look, pay me attention. Leave my bird alone. Very different to doing PvE on your own. Alright, I'm going to just do this one without using any of the special abilities because I want them fresh when we go through that gate. Okay, except maybe that one. Alright. Let's try again with our better armor. You must be a disciple of water magic. Well, that's irritating. Now what am I going to do? Where are we at? 46? We need to go up 3 levels. Alright, I'm going to run a couple of runs through Sastasha and we'll see if I can do any good as a tank in Sastasha. Although I'm pretty sure this is the wrong time of day to be wanting to do that. So we're going to have to think of some other things to do as well. Let's go find some fates. Let's go. We'll switch this down here to, oh my god. Yes, skip the cutscene. I need to also reset my HUD. Alrighty. Say hello. And yeah, look at that. I need to get my tank stance up and running. New to tanking, guys. Oh god. And that's my healer doing exactly what I do. Running on my heels. Just keep an eye out behind me. Alright, let's do a swirly attack here. Come on, guys. I should be the only one getting hurt here. That's it. Hey! Oh, that's me. That's fine. Where's my healer? Okay, sorry, healer. I should indeed be using mitts. Okay, so this is why you don't want to draw too much when you're starting out, because you don't know where your attacks are. Where? I've got two ranged. Yeah. Alrighty. So let's go to about here. We'll come back. Looks like my party's getting smushed again, so we'll make sure that they're... I know, I suck as a tank. And there's only way to become less suck-worthy. Is anyone else getting hurt? No, just me? Good. That's how it's meant to be. Don't stand there. I know, it's going to be a slow run, because I'm still learning. You guys really want to go in there? Oh, fine. Yes. Go and get the rest if you want. We're gonna just work on this. I don't know what these guys are doing. Hi, we're not gonna follow our tank anywhere. We don't care if they're learning. My god. Okay, maybe I don't suck as a tank. Maybe I just am too slow for impatient people. Come on. I got my stance up, so that's good. That's gonna help. Where's my healer? Yeah. Where are my DPSs? Oh, just running off ahead again. Yeah, sure, guys. Pretty sure this is not how it's supposed to go, but anyway. I mean, yes, I would save your bacon if you weren't attracting all of the aggro. Go on, open up the thing and drag the big kitty out. You got him out, didn't you? Thank you so much. Come here. Yeah. Usually you can go through this much quicker. I'm just learning. Yeah. And this is why I think I'm going to go through the dungeons several times, just until I get a little bit competent at them. I know, you guys want me to do what all the other tanks do. That sounds like they've started the boss fight without me, doesn't it? So you know what? They can have their boss fight without me. No. Man. There goes your tank, guys. Have fun. Yep. Yep. I know, it just goes to show there are impatient people in every game you play. This is why I've been so scared to tank. Because no one's willing to let you learn. Okay, unless you're me, and then I'm... yeah, look, I've forgotten completely how to do it. Tab and go that way. Tab and go that way. Tab and smack that one. Okay, bring them all back down in here. Go with this. Go with this. And go with this, this, and this. That's right, because I'm not meant to be doing the damage. I'm just meant to be holding the attention. Alright. Need the key, guys. You got the key? Thank you so much. That's how they're throwing things over their shoulders. Come on, back away from my Malay guy. Thank you. Sure, guys. Why don't you just run on ahead? Go with a 9. That's my speed. Alright. Problem is when they do that, you don't know if they're going to be there for you. Check back. Yes, I do wait. Especially the healer. I mean, you know, if you really want these guys, sure. Who's getting hurt? Because no one else should be getting hurt but the tank. Because it makes the healer's job really difficult. Alright, let's go. Where are my DPS? Because I feel like I'm having to try and do the damage on my own. It's weird. Ah, yeah, sorry. That would have dropped. Yes. Okay. What? Alrighty, let's go. Oh, whoops, my aggro's still up. I know, here I am. I materialized in a very hostile area. Whoops. And the other thing too is when you're used to having your high level abilities as a tank. All right. That was hard. Okay. What are we doing? We're doing it again. Well, what else can we do? Let's just keep going until we get better at it. We're going to just go through Sastasha because I don't want to learn 2 dungeons at once. We'll do this 10 times and then I'll add in. I'll get really, really brave. I know. I'll go crazy. I'll add in the Temtara Decroft after we've done this through 10 times, if I live that long and don't run away crying like a small child. Let's meanwhile hang around in this area because I'm going to this is a bad idea. Such a bad idea. Because it means when I come away out of the next dungeon, I'm gonna be like inundated by bad guys. I know. Yeah, it's very hard for a new tank to get it together when the when your DPS are like, oh man, I'm so bored with this. I'm just gonna go and do my own thing and get ahead of the tank. And maybe if I push the tank, they'll come to where I want them to be. It's like, don't do that to your brand spanking new tanks, okay? If you want tanks in the game, Don't do it. It's like you don't do that to your healers if you want healers in the game. Because I actually usually do just play a healer. Oh yeah, so I'm not a ranged character. Excuse me. I know. I was thinking healer. I'm like, yes, I'll just hit that nice opponent there with a thing. I know. So I'm just going to run Sastasha for a few rounds until I've got my head together. So I need to keep my aggro up, and it was up. I just forgot to turn it back on when after I died the first time. So yeah, and Sastasha's hard. I've watched a lot of tanks go through Sastasha as a healer, and they all have that problem trying to keep. I know I've got to go find another signifier now. They all have that problem trying to keep the aggro on them. So yeah. So maybe I should just stick in my little thing, you know, hi, am new or something. I just would have thought a lot more forbearance on the part of players. You tank leads because that's what tanks do. They draw the aggro and you let them do it as best they can. You don't just go, oh, you're just such a slack tank, I'll do your job for you. I did have a healer do that to me once as a tank. That was yeah. I mean, when your healer's good and you're in a good group of players, and you can. I mean, I know you suck as a tank when your healer is doing the tanking. Yeah. But there's only one way to unsuck, and that's to do it again. And give them this. Once they did know I was new, they just toned it right down. So that was kind of kind. So it's just going to take us a bit, I think, to get through. There's my cohort's Secutor. Let's get his... Oh, well, it looks like we have his attention now. Hi, how you doing? Good to meet ya. I wonder if I just wait here if he'll respawn in and we can just kill him another 3 times. 2 times. We just have to kill him 2 more times. And then we have our hunting log. Yes, I'm doing hunting logs while I'm waiting. See, and you guys wonder why when I'm leveling up a tank class, I don't go tanking. Because it's horrible when you're first starting out. People are like, do this, do that. Alrighty, into Sastasha. Let's commence the duty. Oh, I forgot to reset my HUD. You know what? Okay. Stance. Tab. Tab. Alright, where's my healer? How's my group doing? No one's getting hurt. So we're going to stop here and fight these guys because I think this is about my limit. And I think I left my healer behind. Where's my healer gone? Where are my DPS? There we go, guys. Okay, I am the only one getting hurt. That's all that matters. Are you behind me and are you my healer? Because if you're my healer behind me, I need to move because you're going to get hurt. Whoop, don't stand there. Oh, too late. Okay. I know. I'm never going to be one of these magic tanks, am I? Alrighty, let's go. You guys can deal with that. Is that my healer? Okay. Ultimasiax is my healer. I'm your healer for today. Oops. I forgot. I've got to go down this way. Okay, am I the only one getting hurt? No. Who else is getting hurt? Alright, these guys should follow me. We've thinned them down enough. Alright, let's give the healer space to stand somewhere and not make their life too awkward. Okay, that's good. Let's go back this way. Okay. Basically, I also don't want to leave too many of these little devils in behind me because the healer gets mugged by them every time she casts a healing spell. Everyone's okay? Yeah, everyone's okay. Come on, let's get these guys. Hey, no, everyone's not okay. Leave my healer alone, you evil little mung beans. Alright, this is better. See, it's better to not, if you have a bad experience too, it's also better to not duck out of the area and just give up straight away. You should always try it again. Grab your coffer, guys. Just in case. Let's go with a 9. 9, we're not ready yet. Let's get some attention. Alrighty, I think too, I'm confident enough now. Is everyone okay still? Let's just keep them going. Let's get someone over here. Beautiful. Okay, you're going that way. I'll bring these guys over here then. I know, try not to bring your healer into the middle of the combat zone. And if they picking on your healer, don't let them. Oh, sorry, my bad. Hit the treasure coffer in case anyone wants it. And put on the sprint. Oh good, you are all chasing me. Excellent. Where's my healer? And are they okay? They are not okay. Where is my healer? I have a very good healer. I will have to remember to thank them. Look out, healer. That's not a place you want to go. Get out of there. Oh my god. Alright, we're going to stop them down here. Alright, the DPS should be able to get the rest of them. Okay, so this is a faster run. We're doing a little bit better. No time to get overconfident though, because we're coming into now is my irritate everything up. Yes. Alright. Give it a minute and wait for these guys to catch up. Yep. Alright, I might get to like tanking. I mean, I wasn't good as a healer when I first started either. Okay. There he goes. Nice. That's what we wanted. We wanted them all over on us. And again. Alright, DPS can get that one. I know, we don't want to mess things up for our healer. Are you with me? Yes. Good. Come on. Now we got you. Sorry, guys. Where are my DPS? It almost feels like, you know, you're on your own. Tell me you guys did not just... Okay, guys. Let's go. Okay, there's a setting we can use to get rid of that. Okay, it's a solo target. Let's just do the solo thing with this guy. We'll make sure we've got his attention. And then we're just going to do some combos on him. Okay. Arm's length. Let's just go with that. Alright, we are getting the hang of it slowly. Sorry guys if this is hopeless. Alrighty. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Good game. Where is my healer? Oh. Okay. I know, I've lost the thing. Alrighty. Now before we go anywhere, while we're in a nice quiet spot, let us just grab our escape. We're going to grab our character configuration and we're going to go cutscene skipping. So this is under control settings, general, control settings, skip playback of previously viewed, skip playback of previously viewed, scenario cutscenes, transportation cutscenes, and skip the playback of housing cutscenes. I'm going to apply all of that. I can't talk today. Alrighty. What are we? We are level... Well, we're not level 18, but we'll get there. And you know what? While we're here, I don't think we've earned anything better than the gear we've... I take it back. Let's equip that then. Beautiful. Alright. So our gear level is now 41. I know. Do I torture myself and do it again? Yeah. Yeah, we are so going to do it again. So we're going to get good at Sastasha, and then... Just excuse me while I join. Listen here, you cheeky little mung bean. I know, I'm going to have to find a place to stand. We've got this. I still have my irritate everything thing running. So here I am in a hostile area doing irritate all the things. So I probably should know better. How many of these? We just need one more. Alright, well, I know. You don't really want to be doing this when you're waiting for a duty, because it'll mean you're in a hostile area when your duty dumps you back out. So you'll be fighting as soon as you come back out. I know, and some would say, and this is a bad thing, why? Well, you know... I know, you see they're aggroing a lot quicker too. There's a reason for that. Whoop. I know, I don't think after I've been through Sastasha 3 or 4 times that I can say I'm new to it, so I'm just kind of not using that as best. I'm doing better. I'm not the best tank, but this is my 5th time doing it, so, you know, and probably my 2nd or 3rd. 2nd dungeon? I'm not sure, one of those.
All right. I know, we need to get to level... See, 2 runs through the dungeon, we've gone up 2 levels. So we need to... So it is the most efficient way of leveling. Like I said, you just don't have to level. I just have a feeling we're about to get... Oh, you know what? Too bad. Let's go. What? Kitchen sink time. Don't stand there. No, I told you not to stand there. See, the auto-targeter works just fine as long as something's beating the tar out of you. Right. Probably standing here is not my best ever idea. I think we also gained a bunch of XP because we finished our hunting log entry. Right. Okay, well, I guess that means we can leave this area. I know. I think I'm still moving around too much for my healer when I'm tanking, so I'm going to have to try and work out how to position myself so the poor healer doesn't cop it all the time. You know, we're not... They do keep you alive. It's a bit ungrateful to get them killed. Says she who was killed by her tank a couple of nights back. He was learning. You got to give him a break when they're learning. Even if no one gives you one. He didn't say he was learning either. We just kind of had to guess. But if you've been playing a while, you should be able to tell when your tank is new. And try not to scratch its paint. So this is me just trying to... I'm just trying to use my low level. I'm cycling through to 3. So Sastasha is always hard. I always find the first part of Sastasha really difficult. I always used to wonder how tanks dealt with it. It appears to be that I'm not the only one who finds the first part of Sastasha difficult. Ooh, a fate. Unofficial studies conducted by unauthorized person claim that more than all our children are orphaned by bloody attacks on their parents by a terrible creature called Daddy Longlegs. Oh yeah, let's go fight Daddy Longlegs. I know this is when the thing will pop. I know we're hardly denting Daddy Longlegs, but we are getting rid of the trash. Let's weaken him. Use some shielding. Go with a 2. Go with a 3. Get that 4 up and running like you should have. Do that 3 again. And a 3. And an 8. And a 1. And a 9. Shift control 9. And a 3. I know. I gotta be quicker because... So yes, I guess if you're tanking, you're just going to have to learn the dungeons by doing them over and over and over again, so you can lead effectively through them. And you got to hope that your players are going to be, your DPSs are going to be a little bit more tolerant than mine were. All right. Yes, there's a fate under our belts. Beautiful. Oops. Maybe... Oh no, I'm not a healer. Do I have a second wind as this guy? Yeah, it's one of these, isn't it? Reduces damage taken by 30%. So when we... These aren't open to us in Sastasha. But as we go up in level, we'll be able to use them more. Shirkers diverts 25% of enmity to a target party member. Do not tempt me. I know, right? Steel Cyclone. Yeah, that's for your beast gauge. You've got to have your beast gauge up and running for that one. Alrighty. I know, I just don't want to leave this area because
I know, why don't we just go beat up some more stuff? So this is our next main story quest. And it's blocked because we're not level 49. We are actually one level off it. We are level 49 in another character class, but we're not far enough through, I think, to have the equipment to survive it. Okay, and I've got to remember my enmity's down at the moment for some reason. Maybe I hit the button by mistake. So... there we go. Alright, let's just go looking for trouble till the thing pops. So this is basically what the grind looks like. But guys, I think too we're a little bit into it. And alright, we'll finish this battle and then I'll head on out, I think. So there you go. My first real attempt at tanking. You know, tanking for other than my bird. Oh my god. I'm going to have to do some more of it. But yeah, I've been holding off with Roselore because I've got so many dungeons unlocked. And I knew that it would be hard to get my head around all the dungeons if I was just going through different ones. And my tanking abilities. But I think, on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. I better withdraw from the party finder just so that they know I'm not available. There we go. Alright, if you liked it, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. If you have any tips or hints or whatnot, please let me know. Be kind. Hopefully, if you're new to tanking, my abysmal first performance will give you courage to try again. And keep going, because you will get better. But there you go. Alright, take care out there.